Alright, I hope this lighting is okay, honestly, because I don't have my ring light since I replaced my ring light with my camera on my tripod mount. So, hi besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a week in my life. Please ignore what is happening on my hand. These two nails right here just have decided they don't want to go anywhere anytime soon. Let's just get the squeak out. Can I get the squeak out of the floor maybe? I wanted to do a week in my life vlog because my life is actually about to get very hectic and I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. Just because I feel like these last few weeks, I've actually been really good at sticking to my morning routine and doing the things in the morning that I know bring me happiness and make me feel more productive and set up for my day. And now I feel like all of that is literally about to be challenged because I may or may not be working 10 days straight starting today, like right now. And I know that literally sounds insane to some of you, but if you also work customer service or retail, you definitely know the struggle. And don't get me wrong, I am super, super thankful for this job. I am working at a wine store now and it is so much fun. I love it so much. I've got 401k, I've got healthcare again. It's great. Don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful. I recently decided to pick up some extra shifts around the holiday season just to make a little extra money because while I'm getting 36 hours minimum as a full-time employee, I do want to take this opportunity to get a few extra hours while they're available right now in the holiday season. Because in retrospect, I feel like when the holiday season comes and you are a customer service or retail worker, you really only have about 2 to 3 paychecks to really make it worth it. Just so I can get a little extra cash so I can pay down some of my debts now and just kind of get ahead on my bills so that when January comes, I'm not pressed over how much I spent over holiday season and how behind I'm gonna be on bills. I'm actually gonna be ahead and I'm gonna be in a really good spot financially because I decided to grind it out for a couple of weeks in November. All that being said, I'm probably not going to film the entire 10 days just because that would be the longest vlog in the world. But I did want to try and film most of these upcoming days and more importantly, how I plan to stick to my healthy habits and my morning routines that I have set for myself in the last few weeks and how I'm going to keep them from just fly out the door just because I work a lot. It is Wednesday, November 15th. Yeah. I literally have no concept of time or day anymore, if I'm being quite honest. How are we already halfway through November? Like, Thanksgiving is literally next week. Are you kidding me? As you already saw, I completed 2 of the things on my morning routine list, which is make my bed and go to the gym. I'm pretty sure I've said it before in another video, but going to the gym is like my non-negotiable when it comes to my morning routine. Because moving my body first thing in the morning always makes me feel better and always wakes me up. Like, no matter how groggy I am, no matter how sleep deprived I am, as soon as I take that pre-workout and hit the gym, I'm awake, I'm alive, and I'm ready for the rest of my day. Without fail, it always helps me to just move my body first thing in the morning. And also, since in these next 10 days, I know I'm going to be working afternoon and evening shifts, it just makes more sense for me to take advantage of the time I have in the morning to just get my workout done first thing when I wake up, because I already know when I get home from work at 9 in the evening, I'm going to be too tired and not motivated to go to the gym. So it just makes more sense all around to do it earlier in the morning. And today was actually supposed to be a rest day. I usually don't do a strength training workout on Wednesdays. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to be working a double. I have both of my jobs tomorrow. So I said, screw it. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot at work today anyways. I'm just going to go ahead and do my leg day today so that I don't have to worry about going to the gym tomorrow. Flexibility. I don't have to be at work until 2:15 today, so I probably didn't need to wake up at 5 a.m. But I am trying to set that healthy habit for myself and just naturally get up earlier in the morning just so that I'm not throwing my sleep schedule off too much. And if I'm being quite honest, I forgot today was Wednesday and that I didn't technically need to go to the gym. So once I got up, I just said, okay, let's go. Now that I've got my workout taken care of, I'm actually gonna hop in the shower really quick and do my skincare and make some breakfast. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not the right angle. I promise I have a towel on. Recently, I've been layering a lot of skincare products, but if I'm being quite honest, I'm fine with that because it is winter, so my skin tends to dry out a little bit, and since my skin is already not as oily as it used to be, I've just been doing that extra step to make sure my skin stays moisturized. But yeah, that's my skincare routine right now. Breakfast is served. I only used 1 strip of bacon for this, but I went ahead and cooked 4 because I'm thinking I'm gonna have quite a few omelets this week. And I'd rather just set myself up for success by already having some pre-cooked bacon in the fridge so I can just add it to my omelet and not have to do the extra step of cooking 1 singular strip of bacon every time. Planning ahead. The bacon smells so good. It's just applewood thick cut bacon that I got from Sam's Club over the weekend, but honestly, I know like turkey bacon is technically healthier for you and it's lower in fat. I'm also trying not to be afraid of fat because I know fat is good for your hormones, and I am trying to cycle sync a little bit, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm eating enough protein, but also getting a little bit of fat in for my hormone levels and just not restricting and cutting things out or feeling like I can't eat certain things. Like fat isn't scary and fat doesn't cause fat growth. Also, I started a new podcast because none of the ones that I listen to are updating fast enough. Understandably so, they all update pretty much every week. Nobody's releasing podcast episodes every day. So I started the Emma Chamberlain podcast only because I've heard about it like nonstop. Honestly, I'm kind of vibing with her like general attitude and the way she talks. She's kind of relatable to me in that sense because she's kind of just like, I don't give a I'm going to eat this and I'm gonna listen to more of that podcast and just have a moment with myself. And then we're gonna get started. Y'all, it is literally only 9:27. I'm already gonna say it now. If you're not waking up at 5, I'm not saying do it tomorrow. I'm not saying like immediately start waking up at 5, but oh my God, even if you just wake up like 30 minutes or an hour earlier than you usually do, you're gonna feel so much better, you guys. I literally cannot believe I've already got this much accomplished and it's only 9:30. Like I still have 5 hours until I even need to be at work. Okay, so we had a really quick change of plans. I ended up snarfing that omelet down like an animal and it was delicious. But I snarfed that down really quick because I forgot I had to walk over to my sister's and pick up our blender. I lent it to her yesterday so that she could make salsa with it, and now I need to go pick it up like right now because she works overnight shifts, so she's about to go to sleep. So don't even know why I bothered doing my cardio at the gym today because we're about to get it now. We're gonna get some extra cardio in and walk over to my sister's and get this blender. Hi, we are back home. I have my coffee here. Cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, cleaned all my dishes from this morning. Oh my God, you guys, it is only 10:21. Are you kidding me? I am on such a roll today. I feel like we really started this vlog out really strong. We'll see how that goes for the remainder of the 9 days that I have to work. But you know what? It doesn't matter how the rest of the 9 days go. What matters is we put our best foot forward today. I don't have to work until 2:15 today, so it only takes me like 15 minutes to get to work anyway. So maybe like 1:30 to 1:40 is my time frame for when I'd like to leave the house. That's literally 3 hours I have left in my day to do whatever I want. So what I'm gonna do is work. I'm gonna journal first. I haven't journaled yet today, and that's something that I really like to make time to do when I'm able to in the morning. Sometimes I'll put on a lo-fi playlist just to have some kind of like background noise. But other than that, I'm gonna just sit with my thoughts. I'm gonna journal and pretty much just do that until my heart is content and I feel like I've gotten out everything that needs to be out of my head. Then I'm just gonna work. I'm gonna work on YouTube stuff. I think I'm gonna start transferring all of this footage onto my computer and just start editing this vlog as I go, since it is a multi-day vlog. I'd rather just like film and edit as I go. That way at the end of this, I'm not stuck with like 5 days worth of footage to sift through. Planning ahead, you guys. I just took this band-aid off. How's this thing on my face looking? Oh my God, you guys. Today really just tried me. Today really just tried to try me, and I have never been so thankful that I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. So really quick, because it's literally 1:49 and I really need to leave in a couple minutes, I'm gonna just explain this really quick. I wanted to try and be out the door by 1:50 for work. However, However, I was literally editing just now. I'm editing this vlog and I remembered we're having a Thanksgiving potluck this week at my work, specifically today. And the thing is, I kept going back and forth with myself because I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. But then some part of me was calling back from the recesses of my brain like a week or two ago when I was discussing this dinner, this potluck with my coworkers, and remembered looking at my schedule and being like, oh yeah, I go in at 2:15 that day, cool. Y'all, it was literally 1 o'clock. I was in that kitchen like the Tasmanian devil. Oh my God. I have never cooked a dish so fast. I had the noodles boiling in one pan, bacon cooking on another pan, and my bechamel, I'm gonna put it right here, the sauce in a pot cooking all at the same time. And somehow, without fail, without accident, without slip up, I got it all prepared in the pan. It's literally in the oven right now. It went in the oven just before 140 and the oven finally preheated to 400 right around 140. So I'm trying to give it like 10 to 12 minutes to like finish cooking because I put cheese on top. It's a beer bacon mac and cheese, by the way. I cooked a beer bacon mac and cheese. That's the dish that I'm bringing to this potluck. And I could have just said, I forgot, guys. Sorry, I totally forgot because I had the day off yesterday, but like, no, I didn't want to do that because this mac and cheese recipe that I found is so fire. I didn't even find it on Pinterest. I found it on Tumblr years ago and I love to make it because it's so good. And I wish I had gotten the chance to film me literally cooking all this as fast as I could, but all I'm gonna say is it is a literal miracle. I'm so glad I woke up early. I'm so glad I had all this time because if I had remembered this last minute, I would be going in with nothing. And if by some chance I am wrong and I go into work and find out that I literally did not need to bring this until tomorrow, I'm still ahead of the game because I work a double tomorrow and there's no way I would have been able to cook this tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm gonna go pull that thing out of the oven and get ready to go. I already have my uniform on, I have my shoes on, like I'm literally ready to go. I'm just waiting on this mac and cheese. Oh my God, I should have known. I should have known today was going too peacefully. All right, I am home from work and it is literally, what time is it? Oh my God. 9:21, it is almost 9:30 and I am literally so tired, you guys. I'm honestly so happy that we actually had that potluck dinner at work today because I did not want to cook when I got home. So I actually ate my dinner at work. I had a whole little Thanksgiving plate. I was absolutely miserable after for the rest of my shift and was so tired because I ate way too much. My mac and cheese was a hit. Oh my God, everybody loved my mac and cheese. And I'm honestly so happy that I went ahead and just took that last 30 minutes before I had to leave to like chaotically put it together because when I got to work, everyone was so excited because we had a sign up sheet for this. So I had written down that I was bringing beer bacon mac and cheese and literally everybody that was there that day, their eyes lit up when I walked through the door. They were so excited. I'm glad I didn't just say like it and like not bring anything. I'm glad I actually went through with making it and bringing it because it was a hit. Everyone loved it. There was a little bit left over, so I do have some leftovers in the fridge to enjoy for the rest of the week. But I would like to very much just take my uniform off and get ready for bed. So let's go. It's time for the night routine because I have to work at 6 in the morning. Something that I think a lot of people struggle with when it comes to morning routines and daily routines is that you always have this end goal, idealized dream life morning routine that we wish we could stick to. But the thing is, life isn't perfect. Unexpected stuff happens, shit comes up. And if we're not prepared or at least willing to be flexible, then everything we've tried to set up for ourselves, all the healthy habits we're trying to instill are just gonna fly out the window. And we fall back into our old habits that we're trying to break free from, which leads back into negative stories and mindsets that keep us feeling stuck. Being flexible and able to adapt to change, in my opinion, is the most important tool you need to create a solid, structured good routine. Because at the end of the day, while a good routine is about consistency, that doesn't mean every day is necessarily going to be the same where you're doing the exact same thing at the exact same time every single day. I mean, in my perfect world, I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. I can sleep in till 8 to take that extra time to make my coffee and journal before walking out the door. But unfortunately, that's just not my reality right now. And I could let this get to me and I could throw my hands up and be like, well, it's my job and the entire world is just getting in my way. There's no way for me to do this. But besties, we gotta keep it real with ourselves sometimes, okay? Life isn't always gonna be easy. And if we keep reverting to placing the blame on external factors and making excuses for why we can't get our shit done, then we're always going to be stuck. Now, I'm not saying the world isn't necessarily to blame, because let's be real. If I lived in a country where there was a $20 minimum wage and a universal health care that I didn't have to work at least 30 hours a week to qualify for, then yeah, my mornings would look a lot different. I would be able to follow my ideal morning routine a lot easier and I wouldn't be doing nearly as much in my day. But obviously, until I can monetize this channel and start hustling some money on the side, until I can make that happen, I have to work with what I have right now and use it as fuel to the fire that keeps me going and working towards my dream life and my goals, instead of letting it get me down every single day to the point where I just don't get anything done and I forget why I'm doing any of this. So going back to the original point, which is about adaptability and flexibility, today is Thursday, November 16th, and I have a double today, besties. I work 6 to 10 at my second job, which I do still have, but I only work like 1 or 2 days a week there. I'm going to be working my full-time job from 12:30 to 8:15 today. Yeah, 12:30 to 8:15 today. Oh my God. I'm so glad I wrote all of this down. Obviously, I have a very packed day ahead of me, and unless I was planning on getting up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, there was absolutely no way I was gonna fit going to the gym in. Like I said, Wednesdays are usually my rest days, but instead, since I knew I had a very busy day today, I just went ahead and did my leg day Wednesday, so I can take a day off from the gym today and just not have to worry about getting my leg day in. So at the end of the week, I'm still gonna get all 4 days of training in. I just moved things around to make it a little more efficient, so I'm not overexerting myself on a day like today where I'm working like 12 hours. Anyways, I have been talking way too long and I need to get this day started. I've already done my skincare, I made my coffee, and I'm usually trying not to drink my coffee first thing in the morning before getting some water and solid food inside me, but today is just one of those days I like quite literally need to be out the door. It is almost 5:30. I am gonna bring one of my Only What You Need protein shakes with me though, just to have while I'm there, just to drink with my coffee so that I know I'm getting some protein in today. If I can find a granola bar around the house, I'm gonna bring one of those too, but this is unfortunately just one of those mornings that I literally have to just be up and go. It's not the longest, most productive morning routine ever, but it's enough to make me feel awake. Enough for me given the day I have ahead of me. So let's go. I'm gonna be late. Okay, we are back home. If you guys hear anything, it is probably my neighbor on the other side of my wall talking to somebody, because she likes to have phone calls around this time every morning, and I notice it every time I'm here. It's fine because she can probably literally hear me talking to you guys literally every time I'm filming. Anyways, tell me, oh my God, you guys, when I say, I'm literally so scatterbrained because I'm so tired right now, but y'all, when I tell you the universe will move mountains for you when you just like give yourself over to like your path of, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Like if you believe in the universe, like if you truly believe that the universe will move mountains for you, I'm not even playing when I tell you it literally will. Tell me how. We had such a small truck at my other job this morning that we were literally done by 9. It is only 9:23 and I'm already home. I went in at 6, we got done by 9, and now I'm home. I don't even have to be at my full-time job until 12:30. I literally have like 3 hours. So honestly, I'm gonna take a nap. I really need to sleep. I'm so tired. Even after my morning coffee, like I just did not fully wake up. I'm still really like groggy and delusional and just like out of it. I think I'm gonna take a nap for like an hour. I can't take like short naps. I can't do the like 15 to 20 minute cat nap because it takes so long for me to actually fall asleep that I need to give myself like a full hour to even fall asleep and get some semblance of a nap in. So I'm gonna take like an hour to just like take a nap, pass out, and then when I get up, I will probably make a sandwich or something for myself for lunch, do some more editing, more YouTube stuff, just kind of relax for these next 3 hours because I do have an entire other 8-hour shift to work today. So I'm really just grateful that my first shift today was only like 3 hours long. Like that was a miracle because I really thought I was gonna be there until like 10 or 10:30 today. I'm gonna shut up. I literally just need a nap. I just want to sleep so bad. So my leg keeps itching. So if you like can hear me scratching, I'm so sorry. But anyways, I'm gonna go nap and I will be back when I am awake and coherent. Oh my goodness. It is currently 9:17 in the evening. I got home from work about half an hour ago. No, over half an hour ago. My ears are popping. Why are my ears popping? I got off work at 8:15, so I got home around like 8:35, 8:40, I think. Pour myself a glass of wine, actually. This is actually a new one. This is the Prophecy Pinot Noir. 21 and up content, sorry. Please don't try to go out and acquire wine if you're underage to be watching this. I've made it a goal to try and collect all 6 wines in this line. My store carries 3 of them, so I bought 3, but it is this brand. And I don't know who the artist is. I'm gonna have to look into this more because I was just talking about it with a customer today. And she was the one who actually told me that they have more than 3 wines because we were talking about the design on the bottles. And the design on the bottles, not only is it hand drawn, like this isn't computer generated art at all, but it's all inspired by the tarot cards. So this is the Pinot Noir, which is the Fool. If you're familiar with tarot cards, you understood that when I showed this to you. But yeah, so the Pinot Noir has the Fool on it. And the next one is the Sauvignon Blanc, and it has the High Priestess on it. And the last one, which is so pretty, oh my God. This one is the Pinot Grigio, and it is the Star. Please look how beautiful that is. Oh my God. There are 6 total, I believe at least 6 that I saw on the website, because of course I went to the Prophecies website and was like, I need to know where I can get them. Because the last thing this lady told me before she left was that the red blend has the lovers on it. And I was like, oh, say less, say less. Just to preface, I'm someone who will absolutely buy a bottle of wine if the bottle looks pretty. Obviously I want to know about the body and the tasting notes, but like I am very attracted to really pretty bottles because I have an entire graveyard above my kitchen cabinets. These in particular, these tarot ones, I think I want to do something in my room with. Like I really want to like display them in a really pretty way once I collect all 7. The rosé, there's a rosé. Oh, that's the World. That is, why does this look like Taylor Swift? No, it doesn't look like Taylor Swift. It's just a blonde girl. Okay, this one is stunning. Literally look at that. So, okay, enough talking about that. Okay, anyways, yes, so I'm going to try and acquire all 7 of those wines. It looks like Kroger and Publix carries them, so if you're interested in finding any of those bottles, check your nearby Kroger or Publix because it looks like they have them. I love the tarot, you guys, and you already know this if you've been watching my channel because you know I pull cards for myself and I try to use them as, obviously sometimes they can guide you if you do have questions about your future, but they are mostly a self-reflection and a self-improvement tool, and I love them so much. So I really want to find all 7 bottles. I already have 3, so I'm like almost halfway done. That's good, I guess. I literally just looked at my schedule tonight and had the first moment where I was like, what the actual am I doing? Like, have you ever just like done something on a whim and then just been like, why did I actually decide to do that? Like, what is wrong with me? I don't think I like this angle. I don't have a day off until next Saturday. I have that 1 day off and then I work like 4 more days before I get another day off. Like in no world would I have ever willingly accepted to work that many days. Like the whole reason I have these extra shifts is because we actually had one person just decide they didn't want to work at our store anymore and they just never came back to work. So all of his shifts are up for grabs because they need to be filled. I had half a mind to just be like, no, I don't think I want to do that. Like, do I really need to work that many hours? I know why I'm doing it. I know why I'm doing it, okay? And like, this is the thing. When people are talking about working towards their dream life and wanting to, you know, work towards a specific goal, for me, it's financial stability. I would like to be very much financially stable and I would like to have my debts paid off. You know, this is what nobody talks about. I feel like this is the real shit that I feel like you don't see when you're watching like all of the people who have like made it. I'm not talking shit on anyone, I promise. But I know when I watch a lot of these like, you know, how to build your dream life kind of YouTube videos, like it's from people who have already gotten past the point that I'm currently in. It's all from people who have already done this part of life. They've already gone through the shit they had to go through to get to the financial stability and the dream life and having everything that they ever wanted and living it out and like, and so I'm just kind of like, I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches. Not really, not really. If I'm being quite honest too, I would not have done this if I was at any of my other previous jobs. While it is kind of incredibly taxing to be walking around and moving and talking and being forcibly happy to customers nonstop for like 8 or 9 hours a day. What is my hair doing? Like, what am I actually doing with my hair right now? I think it's just weird because I'm looking at myself with my hair pulled up and I feel like I look like an egg. Also, I got a hair gel like a week or two ago and I think I need to start using it to just plaster my bangs down right here because they are still so short and it is killing me. Like they're officially at the like awkward length of trying to grow them out. Like I thought I was in that last month. No, I'm in it right now. I just feel like this is the part of my journey that I just don't see anywhere online. Like, and obviously for good reason, like all of the like health and wellness and like life coaches and like people giving advice here on YouTube are all coming from a place where like, you know, they've already gone through this shit. They've already like made it. So obviously they're in a place to give advice. I'm not like taking their credibility away. It's just, we didn't get to see what they were going through and what they had to do to get to where they are. And I feel like this is just one of those like really real, like humbling moments for me because like I kept telling myself like, you know, I was like, you know, I know what I want to do. I know what I want with my life. I know what I would like my career to be. I just, you know, I know what I want and I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to get there. And I'm going to do whatever I have to make it happen. It's just so different saying that to yourself and like hyping yourself up before you actually get to the point where you really need to hear that, before you get to the point where you're actually in the trenches, like having to give up doing anything for Thanksgiving this year so I can work and make time and a half so that I have that extra money to pay down my debt so I can be ahead come January, because that's what's going to help me get to where I need to be financially. That's what's going to bring me financial security and stability, because I'm going to have that extra money to put to use and not have to like dig it out of my rent money. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, okay? Like if you work customer service, you know what I mean, okay? And it's just those things that kind of suck, but like, it's just this once. I'm only on day 2 of 10, but I can already tell you, like, I'm not doing this again. Like if they come up to us in Christmas and are like, oh, we have extra hours, who wants to work more in December? I'm gonna be like, no. I was kind of just like, it. Like when I made the decision to do this, I was just kind of like, let's just do it. Let's do it this once. Let's hustle and grind through the rest of November, because this is like the very beginning of the holiday season when there's going to be more payroll, there's going to be more to do, and there's going to be more money to make. Why am I actually talking about this? Why am I talking about like retail? Like I'm gonna upload this vlog of like me working 10 days straight, and it's probably gonna be the longest video I ever make. I want it to be realistic. I want it to be relatable. Like, you know, like I want to make something that like other people who are in my situation can like look at and be like, damn, like same, like I'm going through that too. Because it all comes back to, you see all of these lifestyle vloggers and all of these people who have like made it, and like now they're life coaches and they're giving us advice on how to like level up and glow up and like be the best version of ourselves. And that's literally so great. I'm literally not saying this in a way that is talking down to any of them, because I follow so many of those people and I consume so much of that content, because it's honestly what uplifts me and inspires me every day to do what I'm doing and be the best person I can be. I think it's just the angle that I'm trying to get at, is that real angle where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get my dream life, I'm gonna get to where I'm going, but guess what? You get to watch it front row seat, because you're gonna watch me work 10 days straight and want to rip my hair out, but at the end of the day, I know it's gonna be worth it, and you're gonna see why it's gonna be worth it. I'm on a roll. I'm so glad I didn't just go to bed. I almost literally was like, I'm gonna chug this glass of wine and go to bed, because red wine always makes me tired. I wanted to sit and talk. I just wanted to talk. So if you really needed someone to talk to, I hope this was a nice little like kind of FaceTime moment, because if I'm being quite honest, I'm also getting a lot out of this. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little sit down segment. I don't really know what this was. I kind of just had a lot on my mind that I really wanted to talk about, because if I'm being quite honest, this is what happens when I don't get to journal like I want to. Like, I'm probably still gonna journal. Like after I turn the camera off, I'm probably gonna go journal, because I'm like, I just have so much that I want to talk about and I have so many things on my mind, and I feel like because I'm working so much, like I don't have a chance to express it and get it out of me as much as I want to. So it's just like really stifled in here, okay? We are done for the night. I literally need to go to bed. It's literally 10:30 and I was gonna wake up at 5. I don't really know if I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I was gonna sleep until 6 anyways, because I don't have to work until 12:30 tomorrow. Good morning and happy Friday. Sorry that the sun is like doing her thing right here behind me. It is currently 7:40 on the dot. I just got to the gym. My glasses don't look like they're sitting right on my face. It's because I've got this headband on and like they never sit right on this headband, but I can't take them off because it's so bright out and I'm so tired and I'll look like a mole. I'm exhausted and that's on me because I did not get enough sleep last night. I did not prioritize getting my sleep last night like I wanted to. I'm kind of sitting waiting to feel my pre-workout kick in a little bit though because I'm really tired and my back is still feeling stiff, so I don't really know what that's about. I may just have to do extra stretches for my back. I don't really know. I might look into something I can do when I get home to kind of like help stretch it out a little. It's my lower back. It just feels really stiff. Anyways, it is upper body day. I am gonna do arms, shoulders, back. I'm trying to develop my shoulders and my back really hard. I'm gonna go do this workout and I will catch you later. Okay, we are home from the gym. As usual, now I'm having one of my protein shakes. I am in a really weird mood today, guys. I am in a really weird headspace. I don't even know. And I know what's causing it. I know everything I talked about last night, however much I chose to include in this video, because a lot of what I talked about is definitely getting put in a different video or something. Like it's not gonna be part of this final vlog because it's just too much. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, this is a week in my life, so this is part of my life. So I guess it makes sense to put it in the vlog. Like mentally, I feel so much lower today than I was yesterday. And that sounds really depressing. I'm so sorry. Like again, didn't want to bring the vlog down with this because I was really trying to keep a really like upbeat, positive attitude for this vlog, especially since I'm working 10 days straight. Like I wanted to at least try to maintain a good mood, but unfortunately this is where we're at. So this is what's gonna happen. I am gonna make some food for myself. I'm gonna eat something with this shake. I'm not just gonna have just a shake. I think I wanna make like a toast with egg, cheese, and maybe a piece of bacon on it because I do have some pre-cooked bacon in the fridge from the other day. And I honestly think I'm just gonna have a really chill morning. I really want to sit and journal. I'm gonna take a shower actually first because I stink. Shower, and then I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and probably make a coffee. Really proud of myself because I almost went and bought a coffee when I got out of the gym and then I said, no, you have coffee at home. Make coffee at home.
Later that same evening.
Okay, I just got home from work. I don't really know what I want to do with this lighting situation because right now I'm just getting light from the street light. And when I turn on one of my car lights, I don't really like what it's doing for me. So I think I'm just gonna keep it off if I'm being quite honest. This absolute buffoon parked a U-Haul in the middle of this already tiny ass parking lot that is in the back of my building, and it's still there. It's literally been there since I left at 12 today. It's still there. Whatever. So I'm literally parked on the far other side of the parking lot because I'm not trying to not be able to get out in the morning when I go to work. Anyways, I'm home from work and I am about to see my boyfriend. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. I'm gonna be such a simp for a second. Oh my god. I cannot wait to see my boyfriend. I cannot wait to see his cute little face come around that corner. I'm gonna literally scream. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love him so much. I love him so much. He is literally picking up Shake Shack for dinner for us. And all I want to do after these long ass few days is lay on the couch, snarf down this burger like a fucking animal and just rot for the rest of the night with him. I don't want to do a single thing. I just want to lay on the couch with him. Oh my god. Getting to see him is literally like the highlight of my entire week. Like it's the only thing that I look forward to. And granted, we both are like moved out and living on our own. So like usually any other time during the week, I can just go over to him and see him. But honestly, since I've just been working so much, it just hasn't been convenient for me to like drive over to his house. Like I would much rather just come home and be in my bed. And especially because we just spent 3 weeks together at his parents' house, I've just been kind of trying to like enjoy being at my house and like back in my bed. So, but yeah, honestly, I was just shocked that I even knew what I wanted for dinner tonight when he asked, because I usually never know what I want for dinner. Hashtag Libra problems. Okay, who is this with the U-Haul? Are you gonna move the U-Haul? Maybe you should move the U-Haul. Oh my god, y'all, this has been such a long day. It was literally so freaking busy at my job today. I literally got to work and there was already like so many people, like a crowd of people up at the registers. Like I immediately just hopped on a register and had like 3 people talking in my ear and asking me like 80 million questions. And I was like, y'all, I need like a single file line. I need y'all to wait your turn because like my brain is the size of a pea right now and I cannot process all of this at once. Like y'all gotta take your turn. So we're just gonna go inside. inside. I really cannot. I literally cannot wait any longer. I want to go inside. I want to take my work uniform off. I left my clothes in the fucking dryer because I ran out of time. So I need to like put them back. I need to turn the dryer back on for like 5 or 10 more minutes to just like de-wrinkle them. And then, oh God, that means I have to do laundry tonight. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here because this lighting is terrible. So like, let's go inside. Thank you, my king. God, I look rough.
You look amazing.
Thank you. It's almost 11 and we finally pried ourselves out of bed. Now we're gonna go find food because I have to leave for work at like in an hour and a half. Okay, it is currently after 9. I think it's like 9:30. What time is it? It's literally 9:28. It's almost 9:30. I am not at my house. We're at my boyfriend's house. We're at Richard's. Tomorrow we are doubling again. Oh my God. I just got here. I worked 1 to 9 p.m. today. We got back from brunch at like 12 and I realized, oh my God, I have 30 minutes to get out of the house. Not only did I have to get dressed and ready for work, but I had to pack an overnight bag for tonight. He actually lives 10 minutes from my part-time job. We are working at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So I thought it would be better to just spend the night here so I could sleep as late as physically possible. He got Firehouse subs for dinner. He ordered me a marinara meatball one because I wasn't really feeling like a cold cut like deli meat kind of sandwich. I really wanted something warm and like hearty. So I'm gonna go smash that. Is this lighting okay? I feel like my face is glowing right now. So I'm gonna eat and really just chill for the rest of the night. I may wrap this vlog up soon because I don't really know what else there is to film. Like, I'm about to hit 5 days and be midway through this 10-day work week, but like, they're all gonna look the same. So I may end this vlog soon, but anyways, I'm gonna go and eat my dinner, try to relax for the rest of the night because I literally need to go to bed soon.